The one about the guy shooting at the cars.
Raised automatic
weapon. But all I do on it is a slow. It's just real sparse. And it sounds better with the amp cranked really loud.
Try that for a second and see.
Back into the verse. And every time, well, not with my ring, but I'm hitting it pretty hard every time, just letting it ring out. And it's a pretty spare arrangement at that point, so kind of all you have is the guitars kind of down, kind of quiet, and bass and drums, and then just this super loud low end Blair.
So we had this crazy day on tour a few years ago, and we were playing Santa Fe, New Mexico, and I was kind of in songwriter mode, which means I'm pretty much not any good for anything else. I'm kind of in that weird zone with the antenna up, and I was back in the back of the bus writing a song, a homesick song kind of that actually became the song Santa Fe. And I got interrupted. A friend came and dropped in on this to visit, and I was, glad to see him, even though it was a little bit, out of sorts because I was kind of deep in thought of the song. But so I go out and I visit my friend, and we had a great visit. It's always good to see him, cool guy, and one of those friends you make on the road, and whenever you come through town, it's always good to see him. And as he was about to leave, just out of the blue, he told this story, and I assume a true story, and he told it completely nonchalantly, like you would tell about, running into Joe out at Walmart or something. I mean, just as completely, undramatic as it gets. The story about a friend of his who, is a Vietnam War vet like he was, and his friend had taken to collecting guns and had bought this really, really super high-powered, badass war zone gun recently, and he just didn't, knowing the friend as he does, and he didn't think he needed to have that gun, and he's a little bit worried about it, and so he convinced his friend to let him keep it for him. And it's like, why don't I keep the gun? It's your gun. Anytime you want to use it, come over and get it, but it'll stay at my house. And his friend agreed, and so he had the gun at his house. But kind of like the thing in Lord of the Rings, with whoever has the ring, he found himself one afternoon out shooting with the gun, kind of on a ridge overlooking a highway, and seeing how close he could get to, cars that would go by without hitting anybody. And it kind of dawned on him that maybe he didn't need to have the gun either. And so he went home and he called his friend and told him to come get the gun back. And then when he finished the story, he just, well, good seeing you. See you later. We're all kind of looking at each other. It's like, God, did he just really tell that? Did we just hear that? And I ran back to the back of the bus and I wrote Ray's Automatic Weapon in like the next 5 minutes. And then and then finished riding Santa Fe. So it was an extra good day of riding on the road.